Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the red carpet for the inaugural Antonyo Awards. I am your host, Chadae, and I'm so glad that you are tuning in with us tonight. And also, wait a minute before I say anything else. Happy Juneteenth. Who's celebrating out there? I hope y'all celebrating. Again, thank you so much for joining us tonight. That's right. Happy Juneteenth. Man, I I just gotta say, I'm excited to be here. I'm honored to be the host for the very first Antonyo Awards. It's a very special night. We're gonna have so much fun. We got so many guests. Yes, inauguration, honey. Okay. We're gonna have so many awesome guests tonight, and I just want to see who is gonna pull up at this red carpet. Y'all want to see who's gonna pull up at the red carpet or no? I wish I could show y'all what I'm working with here, but I'm just gonna give y'all this upper body situation. Get into it. Y'all ready for our first red carpet attendee or not? Or not? Okay. All right, let's see who we have here. Who do we have first? Who do we have first? Kim Exum. Can we get Kim Exum into the room?
Hi.
Hi, Queen.
How you doing?
Oh my gosh, I'm so well. How are you?
Good. Just out here enjoying the not New York life.
Listen, you look blessed and highly melanated on this evening. Okay? You deserve all the fresh air that you are getting right now.
Thank you.
Is it feeling good on your skin?
Yes, it's feeling like not polluted, like clean breezes, air. So I'm loving it.
You got the keys because you're channeling the ancestors right now, being one with nature.
I'm trying to do it.
I got my roots and things in the back too, because we gotta connect to our ancestors. It's Juneteenth.
Definitely.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Kim Exum here. It's great that you're our first red carpet attendee. She is a producer for the Antonios.
Yes.
Big ups for her because she's one of the people. If it wasn't for Miss Kim Exum, we would not be here right now. She's been going hard in the paint. Talk to us a little bit about why this was a must for you to be a part of.
Well, we just really wanted to do something that was going to encompass Black joy. And I think that because of COVID-19, everything was just at a halt. And I felt a need to create, and Drew felt a need to create, and we were able to get together, and Drew was able to get a team together. And that's pretty much why we just really wanted to celebrate what we do while we're not doing what it is that we do.
Yeah. But we do a lot of things. That's the get you gotcha, right? That's the get you gotcha. So I think, tell me if I'm wrong, but COVID-19 is as tragic as it's been for most of us on so many fronts. It's been a blessing because the fact that you guys were able to cultivate something like this and even to put your heads together and get to the table. And y'all brought a table during the pandemic.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
It's like we started as a folding table with some chairs, and then we replaced the table with some wood, and then some IKEA furniture. Now it's just this custom furniture set.
That is all right. Because what? That is the Black way. We know where we got a purpose for the card table. We got a purpose for the picnic table, the wooden table, even the night grandma's nice dining room table that ain't nobody sit at, right?
With the plastic seats.
Yeah. So is producing, was that something that you were involved with before the Antonios?
Well, me and Drew were working together on producing a different type of event via Broadway Black, but because of the pandemic, we couldn't do that anymore. And we were just on the phone, chit-chatting, and then this idea kind of came up. And I know he had been wanting to do an award show for a while, but we were just kind of kikiing, and then all of a sudden he was like, let's do it. And then a couple days later, it was like, boom, we're doing it. So
the best ideas come from a kiki, and then the creative start flowing. So do you plan on producing more after this?
I think so. I think that'll be something I would like to get into. More so like I like the creative end for sure. I do want to figure out how to get people's money. So to invest in a project. So yeah, I definitely want to do it. Yep.
Well, listen, we appreciate you. We really appreciate you. If you don't know, Kim is a Book of Mormon company member. So thank you so much for stopping by the red carpet. Okay, we'll see you in a little bit.
Bye.
Right. Who we got up next? Let's see. No, Ricketts.
What's up?
How are you?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm well, especially.
I'm doing so well. I'm so happy to be here. This is awesome.
Come on. Are you? I'm so glad you're excited to be here. Now, if you don't know Noah Ricketts, he plays Kristoff in Broadway's Frozen. Talk to us a little bit about
That's right.
Talk to us a little bit about what this moment is for you. Can you hear me?
One more time.
Talk to us. Let us know just how you're feeling. How are you feeling about the Antonios tonight?
Your sound cut out, but I think I know what you're going to say. How I'm doing right now via all this COVID stuff. We'll just do like this. I don't know sign language very well, but we'll just do this. I'm doing well via this time, I think as well as one can be, you know. I'm really happy that the Antonyo Awards came to fruition in this way. I think it's about time we had some Black joy out here, and having that surround the theater is pretty amazing. So I'm happy to be here. I'm doing as well as I can, and just happy to be a part of this, that's for sure.
Okay, well, can you hear me now?
I still can't hear you, but I'm trying to read your lips. Let's see what'll happen. Maybe I can turn my audio on, or let's see.
All right, y'all give it up for Noah Ricketts. It's not easy being on a show on Broadway. Okay, who do we have up next? April Mathis.
Hi.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Awesome. Welcome, Queen.
Thank you, Queen. You look so beautiful.
Thank you so much. You look amazing. You look so amazing. Tell me, welcome to the inaugural Antonios. How did it feel to be nominated?
It was very sweet. Like, you know, Jonathan Burke told me about it, and it's just, you know, an honor to be included among people that I admire, and to be recognized by your own, you know, is a really beautiful thing. So yeah, it's right now I feel like everybody's taking good news where they can get it. So that's how I felt.
That's right. Well, we're so happy that you joined us on the red carpet. April is nominated for Best Actor in a Play Off-Broadway for Tony Stone. Is there any other role that you are just so like that you feel like you want to play that you haven't played yet?
Well, I mean, you know, I have always wanted to do Beneatha, but you know, is there an age cap on that? I don't know. I've seen some productions that kind of raise the age cap on that, so that's exciting. So I feel like I have another 5 years in me.
Okay, I know that's right. Well, you speak, you never know. Your words are definitely not going to fall on deaf ears. Have you spoken to any of your company members or cast members about being nominated during the pandemic?
Yes. We've been, you know, we've been having little virtual award party watch parties, and you know, just Zoom happy hours, and I'm on a text thread with my cast of the fellows of Tony Stone. So this is we have a watch party tonight. That's going to start at 7:00. That's going to dovetail with Juneteenth. So I'm from Texas, so I have my red drink, which is what we do in Texas.
Now, what's in the red drink? No, what's it?
It can be a top. it can be red pop. I found some red cider, and I am going to enjoy that in honor
Okay, I
of
bring
my
it back.
Texas. That is also some lovely red drink.
Oh, I'm waiting for the show to pop it open.
Yes, yes.
Count? Does that count?
Oh yeah, that counts. No, yes, it can any shade of red. It's a range. Find what's
Okay.
appropriate.
Are you and your cast members going to be watching the show via Zoom? Are you going to have a Zoom watch party?
Yeah,
Or
I think somebody's gonna share their screen with it, and then we're all gonna watch. But yeah, it's like cast and crew. Like it's just this is gonna be the biggest one. This is like the big blowout. Like we've had somewhere like 5 people showed up, but this is like everybody who's nominated and then some. So
okay.
it's
Well, it sounds like
yeah.
that sounds like a party. I have one last question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we have a lot of Broadway and off-Broadway hopefuls that are watching. Shout out to everyone watching. What advice do you have for young aspiring actors and performers today?
Read plays. Read plays. Find out what's out there. New Dramatist is a great resource. There's also the Lark, but the New Dramatist has a library of plays. Read plays, do workshops and readings, get to know the playwrights, develop relationships with them, follow people's bodies of work, go see work. Like it's not always about the agents and the casting directors. It's about the relationship to the work. So get into the work.
Get it done. Get it done. Well, April, we are proud of you. We're happy that you're here. I'm even happier that you stopped by the red carpet because, hey, we know it's not easy. It hasn't been easy during all the things that are going on to really hype yourself up and get glammed up. But you took that time out tonight. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. And same to you. Yes, yes. The beat.
All right.
All right.
Take care. We'll see you later.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
It's our next. Hello.
How are you, Miss McAllister?
Washington. Oh, you use government. I'm a witness protection. Don't be one name out here tonight. Oh my gosh. How are you, black man?
I am so excited you have no idea. It's like it's Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Tony night, NAACP Image Awards. It's everything all rolled into one. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh my God. And I match that sentiment. You got the background set up. Now, where was my tech person? Because I didn't get the background. Did I miss and check?
You know, I was trying to get some lighting in here, and then it was a little too hot over there by the sun, so I came over here. So I'm moving around, trying to keep it moving.
Well, you look good.
Well, thank you. I clean up always.
You smell good too.
Say again?
I said you look like you smell good.
And you know what? I did take a shower today just for you.
Now, you are nominated for Best Solo Performance tonight. Is that right?
That is correct.
Tell me, when you embarked upon the journey for this show, like, was this a moment that you anticipated? Was this something that you anticipated would happen, especially in this way?
Not at all. I mean, whenever you're going to be crazy enough to tackle Anna Devere Smith, I'm the first actor she's allowed to do one of her solo shows with Fires in the Mirror at Signature Theater. And the goal was to get through it alive and to make her as proud as possible. She had this really incredible experiment. She wanted to see, when she did it in 1992, people didn't quite know how to take it. They didn't know how to categorize it. But she really wanted to make sure that this is a legitimate play. And if you give it to an actor who approaches it as text, will it still exist? And then the other part of the great experiment was, if it existed on a black male body, would it still hold the same weight? So for me to get through that, to have gotten, you know, her validation meant everything. But then when this came in, you know, this is the second nomination I've gotten, the Outer Critics Circle and this one, and both of them just mean the world to me. You know, when it comes from home and it comes from family, it just means everything.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So with that being said, especially all of the work that went into doing, especially approaching an Anna Deavere Smith piece, as special as she is to us in our community, how did that experience change you as an actor and as a Black artist?
Oof, excellent question. I think it changed me as an actor in that I'm not afraid of anything anymore. When you tackle 26 characters and you're walking around with people's diary entries in your mouth every night, some of them popping up in the audience unbeknownst to you, it becomes a whole other level of truth. And when you know that a Black woman who was telling the story of a Black boy who was run over by a car, seen by his father, and having to express that for an hour and a half, no intermission, no understudy, it becomes it's a high mark in my career that I know I won't have to try to jump over. I'll just always have to keep the legacy of that in my own instincts alive. But also I have to say that who knew that this play about race riots in New York City based on police brutality and what would happen to Black bodies in this country would become so relevant just 3 months later. It was almost like a prophetic notion when we were doing it. And my body, my spirit, I mean, I did not drink, I didn't smoke, I didn't go out, I didn't see anybody. I lived like a monk. And I'm so grateful that I did so I could tell our story our way.
Wow. I have to digest. A prophetic notion, like that's really really deep.
Well, thank you.
Listen, I just had to like take that all in for a second. I know what I want to ask you. So with what's happening today, I need you to give some words to our Black men right now.
Yeah.
Just some words for our Black men from you, from your heart.
We have, and today being Juneteenth, and I'm from Texas as well, so I grew up with my mother hosting, Miss Juneteenth pageants around the state of Texas, and always seeing the Black men out there supporting their Black daughters, and seeing Black men now really protecting and talking to their Black sons in a new way. And I'm speaking to my father, a colonel in the United States Army, retired, in a new entire way. It's like as the world is awakening, I need Black men to understand that not only are our bodies valuable and our minds and our spirits valuable, but as artists, Black male artists, your voice is imperative. Black female voices equally as imperative. And the more we hold each other up, the stronger not only we're going to become, but the next generation is going to see us holding each other up in a new way. And that's what's important.
Michael, that was so beautiful. I don't have anything else to say after that. I appreciate you being here. I wish you the best tonight.
Well, thank you, beautiful.
Okay. All right. See you later. All right. I'm going to keep it moving. Y'all, I'm getting so much right now. We got Noah back.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Bo. Wow. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. I mean,
I'm
may
so
be
glad.
a millennial, but I'm no good at this technology thing.
Baby, listen, me too. And I had the like blank face on me because I was like, I don't know what to do.
I know, but I'm back, and I'm so happy to be
glad
back.
You have back. We're glad to have you back. Welcome back, King. All right, so we already did our introductions. We know who you've done Kristoff on Broadway, Disney Broadway. How was that role that wasn't originally written for someone of color? How was it stepping into that and creating it?
Yeah, it was amazing. And I'll be honest with you, when I first started, I had no idea what I was taking on. It wasn't until I would be at the stage door signing autographs that I realized how much it was moving people of color and students of color and young men of color that I was playing this role up there. And so once I realized that, I was able to take that on in a whole new way and realize that I was a part of inspiring change for the theater, which I'm so for. I think it's so absolutely important. Yeah, it was a big honor for sure.
It is. I bet. I mean, I can't imagine. I actually worked at Disneyland, working, and it's just amazing to see so many people of color in the audience, and it's like makes it that much more important, right? It's like you see yourself looking back at you is kind of like this mirror, past, future.
It's amazing,
Right?
and to play the hero up there and to save the girl and have the big kiss at the end and become a Black Disney prince, like that's such an amazing thing to do every night for a group of Black men and Black women and Black young people, especially young theater artists. I mean, that's something that I didn't really have growing up. I can't remember that many times that I saw a show and saw myself reflected. So I'm really excited now to be the change for this new wave of theater goers, yeah, that are coming to the theater and really trying to express their art form on the stage. I think it's great.
All right.
Yeah.
It is great. It's great. And it's even greater to have you back. Your face just lights up the room. So I feel a little bit more energized. We'll see you tonight, right?
I can't
In a little
wait.
bit.
I can't wait. I'm rooting for Kimber Sprawl and the girl from the North Country.
Okay, I was going to ask you that. I want to see. I want to say it. All right. Moving on. We'll see you later,
Right,
Noah.
See you later.
All right, moving on. See, I was going to ask, but I ain't want to. No, we ain't go there. Who we got next? Nikita Mathis.
Hey, lady, how you doing?
Did we get a body roll for period?
Yes,
This hair?
honey.
This hair
What,
and
girl?
the face and the hoop.
Oh my gosh.
The Black girl magic is happening. Listen,
This is you. You too, sis.
tell me, are you excited?
I'm
I don't have to.
I'm so excited. Like I'm excited because we are doing something for ourselves. Like we're not waiting on anybody else to give us anything. Like we're recognizing our own beauty, and that's powerful in itself.
Absolutely. Now today is Juneteenth. Tell me
Yep.
something. How do you feel today, being a Black woman, celebrating Juneteenth, doing being at the Antonios? Like,
You
talk to
know,
me.
girl, my earrings on. Let me just take these things off. You know, I feel it's, you know, we at home. No, it feels amazing. It feels amazing that I'm living at a time when our country is actually beginning to recognize who we are, that Juneteenth is actually being celebrated. And not just that Juneteenth is being celebrated as a holiday, but that actually the truth of the history is peeling back. Like we're not pretending that the country has done something amazing for us or that Black people were freed and had the same opportunities, but we're realizing that, oh, we're still doing the doggone thing despite all of the oppression. And that's actually amazing when you think about it, how far we've come with all these odds stacked against us. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. I could not agree with you more. Now you're nominated in 2 different categories tonight.
Yes. Right? Yeah, for 2 shows.
Best hair, best wig design.
Yeah, so it's the same category, but for 2 different shows, which is awesome. One is Stu by Zora Howard, and then the other one is for Colored Girls, of course, by Ntozake Shange. Like just crazy. First of all, both of those plays are written by Black women, about Black women with an authentic voice. And there's something about being able to, because I actually started on this hair journey as an actress, and I know what it's like to be on the stage and not have people who understand me, who understand my hair, and are giving me real support backstage before I walk onto the stage, so that I can be in my fullness, in my full brilliance. So there's something that's really special for me to be able to get to provide the support that I've always wanted to all of these Black women. So yeah, lady.
Well, listen, I know that you slay a wig. You slay a wig so fiercely, triple fiercely, because first of all, your hair is slayed, and then to be nominated twice in the same category,
crazy.
Like you're making history tonight. Don't forget that.
Oh my God.
Making history tonight. Remember that when you go to sleep tonight, okay?
Thank you, sis. I appreciate you, for real.
Absolutely. I appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we'll see you later. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Yes, and congratulations to everybody.
Yes, congratulations to you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Y'all, I'm excited. What? Okay. Let me get my red carpet waist back on. Okay. I'm too hyped. Sis in the building.
In the building.
Building.
Yes. Hello.
What do y'all know about this blackness? Okay, now my girl Sis is nominated in the best IG is it pandemic content, COVID content?
Yeah.
Let me get it together. Quarantine content. Sis, where did you get the idea and what made you go with it?
So for Living for Sis, it was just basically me wanting to showcase everybody in my communities and explore the idea of like it came out of a scaredness of like, dang, I want to do something, ain't nobody on Broadway right now, so this might be the time to be on Broadway because ain't nobody and so it was more of me manifesting like, you know what, like I have all these friends in the Broadway community. I have so many people that I love in my various communities, where it be my queer communities, my New York communities, my, Broadway communities, my Houston communities, and they all intertwine at some point. So I wanted to make sure that I used this time to go in and figure out like, we have to make our dreams live for us. We can't keep living for our dreams, So trying to find a way to do that and communicate and take this knowledge that everybody has learned and figured out and put it in one space so that we all can grow and we all can blow up. Because the thing about it is we all gonna keep moving. For us to get to a certain goal, we all gotta keep moving. We all gotta get to the top because that's the only way the conveyor belt gonna go. And if we uplift exactly, and if we uplift the lowest of our community, bitch, the top ain't gonna be nothing.
Elevate yourself, okay?
Right.
Question: was you expecting it to take off the way it did? Were you expecting so much engagement?
Girl, I always believe in everything I do. I always get nervous and I always get insecure because I'm like, oh, people gonna be like, what is Sis doing? Sis thinks she's somebody, honey. But I know I'm somebody at the end of the day. And I know that if I got one person watching and I got God on my side, it already blew up.
Listen, you said it. I was gonna say it if you ain't said it, but you said it already. So it is. You are somebody. Right. You're Sis.
Thank you.
Everybody keeps commenting on your hair.
Thank you.
Everybody's commenting on your hair. You got all the colors. Like, you do it.
I just wanted to showcase just like the colorfulness. Like I wanted to bring out the transgender pride, honey, and the pride of I'm Black and I'm proud. I'm a queer Black woman and I'm Black and I'm proud, bitch. So I want to show y'all. Look at my eyes. And
get into it.
Let's
get on the eyelids. Let's get into it. The nails.
Yes, and Larry Owens bought me this shirt, honey. So
you know what? And now tell them to buy this shirt that says "I am somebody." Okay.
Okay, and also I wanted to let me take this moment to plug my organization, honey. I started an organization over quarantine time, and this movement, honey. Happy Juneteenth, happy day to the Blacks and the Black trans women too. So I started a little organization called the Next Generation Project. We are a project dedicated to uplifting the members of our community who need it most. So definitely, so we focus on our Black and brown, transgender, non-binary folks, and we want to provide self-care and mental health resources to them. So go to our Instagram at We Are TNG Project and follow us and go all the way down, honey, and get you intersect Black Lives Matter tea, honey, because Black Lives Matter and Black trans lives matter.
Yes. Thank you so much. Now that is how you do a plug. Thanks for stopping by the red carpet. Everybody go follow, support, and I will see you later tonight.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes,
there's a cake, right? And we get a slice of cake. And if I get a slice of cake and you get a slice of cake and Drew get a slice of cake, we can divide up that cake all we want to, but just know we can make more because we're that talented. So we're going to make more cake with the little piece. We just taking the recipe and tasting it, to figure out how we're going to make the next one.
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you.
We get to make the cake and we get to eat the cake too.
You can have it all. And Sis is a sister to the people. And she going to make sure we can.
Okay. I hope y'all caught that. Okay. All right. They caught it. You think they caught it?
And they caught it. And I'm rooting for everybody Black. So I'm rooting for everybody. And Messiah did my hair for the Apollo. I love Let me go. I'm sorry. I'm getting ghetto.
All right. Here we go. We moving on. Thanks, sis. We'll see you in a little bit. Who we got coming up? That just got me excited. Listen, it's why I'm sitting down. Hi. Welcome to Whitney White. Now, Whitney, you're nominated tonight for Best Director.
Yes, it's so exciting, y'all. Like, thank you for this moment of joy and celebration. I'm like so gagged. It's dope. Thank you.
Well, man, we're excited. Talk to us a little bit about the process and how you came to be in that position as a Black woman. I know it's tough.
Yeah. Also, you look beautiful. Look at your eyeshadow. Okay. So you're snatched. Arjuna Drug Lord is a play by Alexis Shear. She's a Latinx writer from Miami, and we met and connected, and she wrote this very fierce, very dope, very bold look at teenage women, mostly POCs in Miami. And I just remember being that age, 14 to 16, and being so lost, so clueless. And the play set in 2008. And, I just had a lot of feelings about young POC women and the time it was set in, the Obama years, and just all those years of confusion we had. And she had this very dope premise of like, what if these girls actually have powers? And the idea of feminine power is kind of a metaphor in the play for like magic, and so we just went on this really wonderful journey, and WP Theater and Second Stage were really supportive of me directing it, and it definitely was a journey, and it was just an unforgettable one for sure.
Okay, now I want you to talk about the experience of working with the company, like working with the people.
I think that I definitely wanted to go for the boldest version of the play, and I definitely kept fighting for that. I did not apologize for the version of the play that I thought I wanted to make with Alexis. And it wasn't like it was an uphill battle, but I think for any artist, like articulating yourself is always a new challenge. And also being a Black female director, shout out to everyone else who's doing it. Awoye, Liliana, shout out to Lisa, everyone who's doing it. But there's always challenges that come up because people are just not used to us being in positions of power, and that's about to change. And I'm so grateful I got the opportunity to kind of helm that show. It was dope.
Okay, they're telling me we're down to like 1 minute.
Okay.
So 3 words. Describe Black people in 3 words.
Fierce.
Go.
Fierce, abundant, spiritual. Love y'all.
We love y'all. Y'all heard it. Thanks, Whitney, for stopping by. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're making history. You're making history. Oh my God, y'all, I'm so full. I didn't even open my wine yet. Like, it's probably better that I haven't opened my wine yet because, it would be a very big problem. So we got, oh my God, Donald Jones Jr.
Hey, beautiful. How are you?
I'm well. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good today. I'm excited.
Welcome to Red Carpet.
Thank you for having me.
You got time today. You have on a full, I can't see the full look, but you have on a full situation.
Well, we had to celebrate, so I decided to step out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. This statement, you got a statement piece you got on too?
It's just some red beads to go with the red suit, just a little something.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you're making history tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Are you able to tell us what you're doing
tonight? Tonight, I am part of the opening number, I believe. And I was excited about that. Darius Barnes asked me to come and be a part of that, and we danced and learned some combinations. So I'm excited to see how they all put that together. I'm excited.
Okay, now tell me, how did you feel when this opportunity came up?
I sort of heard about the works of it earlier on. I talked to Drew, and he sort of was telling me about how it was happening. I was so amazed. I think this is the perfect time to do something like this for us. And it's just amazing that it came about. So I wasn't a part of it, so I don't know if it came about easily, but it just seems like we can do this all the time. So I was excited to see everyone kind of step out like this. And everyone really support it.
We can do this all the time.
We can do this.
So being a dancer, are there any other areas of the theater that you are leaning toward?
Before everything sort of stopped before the quarantine and COVID-19, I was actually sort of transitioning from being just a dancer to being a choreographer and director. And I had my first sort of big stint directing choreographed Dreamgirls down at Mill Mountain Theater. So I was really excited about that. We had 2 weeks of just rehearsals, and then everything got shut down. So, but in those 2 weeks, I will say—
Can I just stop you there?
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I just want to, I was a part of that production, so I just felt like it was only right that I checked in because I was cast as Curtis in the production of Dreamgirls at this particular theater. I'll remain nameless. That's what will happen. Going forward, the theater shall remain nameless.
Gotcha. All right.
But yeah, like, Donald is amazing. It's so good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in so long.
Likewise. Thank you for this. This is so amazing.
Yeah, no, thank you.
The turnout is so special, but we needed this, and I'm glad everyone.
We definitely needed this. Thank you so much, Donna. We appreciate you and all that you contributed. I can't tell you how much of a privilege it was to work with you on Dreamgirls, and that your direction was so solid, and you came in with a vision, and it was a beautiful experience. So shout out to all of our Dreamgirls castmates. Yeah. We see you, we hear you, and I love y'all. So I just want to step in real quick and just say that, and I'm gonna be out. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, Donald. Thank you so much. I ain't got nothing to say, but you check the comments out. I don't know if you can go back and check the comments out because everybody's commenting on your smile and your skin and your voice. And, I mean, they kind of.
All right, I'll check it out. Thanks for the love, everybody. Enjoy tonight.
Well, all right. We're going to be rooting for you tonight. Listen, leave it to Drew Shade to pop up. Well, since we have one more interview, I just wanted to shout out Drew Shade, Broadway Black, for putting on the Antonyo Awards, like the platform that we have Broadway Black and what Andrew does. Like, yes, you. We need to go without seeing your face.
You put me on the program?
Ain't nobody. You don't have to be on the program because you're gonna pop up anyway.
I'm like, I cannot tell you, Chadae, I am geeked. Like, when I tell you, I am so excited and proud of this particular team that we put together. Alan Lewis, the musical director and arranger and composer, did an amazing opening number. Darius Barnes came through with so much creative direction and movement and choreography and coordination. He was just a catch-all for anything and everything, and he just did so much work. Catherine Codwell did just an amazing job on being a line producer. Ian Phil Stewart was a part of our script coordination and being a writer. Eric Lockley was our head writer. Jalen Livingston was our director. Nina from the press room was our press rep. And I have to go through and just name everybody. And I know that I'm going to. Neville was our production. He edited the show and like really just made sure that the technical part and everything was solid. It's been an extraordinary journey. Elijah, all of the graphics and stuff that you see, all of the layout, the rollout, Elijah was just phenomenal. Everybody stepped up and did 125%. Our writing team, Eddie and Emma, I don't want to forget anybody because everybody worked so hard on this. And so I'm so excited to share that with y'all in about 20 minutes. It is, it's crazy right now, y'all. Like, it is crazy. I am geeked. I am.
How long have you been doing something like this?
Oh my God. Now, Chadae, I've been thinking about doing this for at least over years. Like, since I started the platform, I've always wanted to do an award show. And this was not the way that I envisioned it would happen. It had a totally different name attached to it. And we sort of addressed it in the show, but it had a totally different name attached to it. It just was different, but this just felt right. The Antonios felt digital. It felt more so personal and fun and entertainment purposes because we didn't have time to really build a board to really go out and see the shows. And so that's why it was public voting. And so it's just really about community more than anything. Like, we just want to celebrate each other and have some fun. We need this. Like, we need this. When I tell you, like, it is, and it's just been a joy to do. Like, it sort of insulated me from everything that's been happening in the world, and like protected my heart. And so I'm so happy to share it with you all, and this team. I can't, like, we gonna be working on stuff. Like, just get ready, because like we just gonna be working on some more stuff. It's just a good chemistry. It's a good vibe, and so I'm so geeked.
Yes, time is now. We thank you for jumping on it and getting this thing moving, because everybody's so pressed. We're all gagged. We're all excited. All the comments that are coming in and flooding in, all the reposts, like, people are excited about this. I'm just actually did you expect that? Did you expect people to like?
No, I mean, I expect people to have like be okay, we're doing an award, so like that'll be fun. But the response has been overwhelming joy. It's beyond me. I never in my wildest dreams thought it would be this much energy being exchanged in this way. And it's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful to witness, and that people are receiving the intention in the way that it's been intended. I blown away. Let me get out of here. I'm emotional.
Well,
like, I gotta get out of here. So,
we'll see you later. I love you so much. I'm so proud.
Yeah, thank you. We'll talk soon. This is my college roommate, y'all. Like, this is my sister. So I love you so much for doing this for me. I appreciate you. Everybody's volunteering their time. Nobody got paid for this show, everybody. Like, everybody volunteered their time, and it was a resounding yes across the board. Everybody wanted to be a part. And I just can't wait. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna go on. Thank you, Chadae. We'll talk soon.
Right.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's go next. Hey, Taylor Monroe.
Yes, hello.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for stopping by.
I could have just watched you two go on for the last 20 minutes. That would have been fine.
Yeah, they treated me off of here. I have so much energy because I've done nothing for the past few months. So that's another conversation. You're nominated for Best Featured Actor in a Musical Off-Broadway for Scotland, PA.
Yes.
Right. All right. So just talk to me. Tell me how this moment being nominated for this in this category for this show, what that means for you.
I've been having imposter syndrome all day, just like someone snuck my name on this list. Like, I don't even know how, because it's just seeing my name with everybody else's is out of this world. And so, and just all of the nominees tonight are the most incredible artists I've seen my whole life. So, yeah, it feels really special and crazy to be a part of this night at all.
Well, you are special, and everybody is in support of you. Obviously, you did an amazing job. You earned yourself a nomination. Talk to me about your preparation as being an actor, being an artist, and being a woman of color.
In general, it's for Scotland, PA. Sure. I played. So it was a musical based off a movie of the similar title, based off the Scottish play, and so I got to be Lady M, if you will. So preparation number one is reading the play, but mostly bringing all of myself into that role, especially when you get to create something. That's the best part about it is, as a Black woman, you have so many layers to pull from, so many moments of strength and having to overcome all types of obstacles. And it was really exciting to bring that into a world that you might not normally have seen someone who looked like me, especially for anyone else who might be watching. That was really cool.
Now, is there an actor or actress, a Black woman or Black man that you were feel like you were heavily influenced or inspired by to become an actor?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone's gonna say Audra McDonald, but like, how could you not? You know, even someone like Andre DeShields, and seeing how he just is nonstop. Like, I don't tend to get starstruck too much, but he is someone who literally took my breath away in a matter of 10 seconds of meeting him, and I was crying. It was a mess. I started crying. But yeah, it's people like him.
Sid, my very first interview that I did for Broadway Black was with Andre Fitzgerald in Chicago. Drew called me, and I don't even know if you were in New York yet, Drew, but I just remember freaking out being in Chicago. I went and I look, I can't even talk. I had to sit in his dressing room and like I still have the voice memos of that, and I think Drew does too. But yeah, like he's a heavy hitter. He's an icon.
Yeah.
Listen, you're beautiful. I thank you so much for stopping by the red carpet tonight. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for all the work that you've done, not just what you're nominated for tonight. Because I know as an artist, as a creative, in the theater community, this job is not easy. It's not easy. But you made it. You made it, girl. You have so many amazing things ahead of you. I want you to now speak life into somebody out there that's watching right now, a young youth. Like, what would you say?
That it's totally possible, and there's so much space for you, and that nobody can do what you can do. So every time you enter a room, bring all of you into that, because that's what makes you special.
That's it. That's it. Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better. Well, listen, again, I already thanked you for stopping by, but I need to thank you again. Because
Thank you. Thank you for this whole night. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, okay, well, go ahead. I'll see you later. Have a bottle or a glass of wine to celebrate. Listen, y'all, this is not, it's so amazing. Man.
Hola. Good evening. How are you, Chadae? You look fantastic.
Thank you. We got a little coordination going on too.
Hey, right? Yes, blue.
We here at Asola. I had it.
Adesala Osakalumi.
Adesala Osakalumi.
Once you get it, you never forget it.
Okay, y'all, you know what? You did it. Adesala Osakalumi.
Yes, thank you.
You right?
Yes.
Okay, right. Times because they need to know how to say your name. You are nominated for best choreography tonight. Is that right?
Yes, it is. And you know, I first and foremost have to say what an honor it is to be nominated along with the other choreographers in my category, because everyone's work is amazing, and it really, really was a surprise and a great honor to be a part of it.
It's an honor to have you here. I know that best choreography in any awards show is my absolute favorite category because I started out as a dancer.
All right.
I think that Black people have a very special connection to movement. It's embedded deeply within us. Talk to me about some of your roots and where you started out as a choreographer.
My dance background starts with my mother and father. They were both dancers. My father and uncles had a dance company based in Brooklyn, New York called the Africa One Dance Theater. So my roots at the beginning were African. I saw and was captivated by popping, locking, and breaking, and I went along that route. And since then, it's been a dual track of choreography and movement direction, as well as acting. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you grew up. You pretty much grew up in the theater then, or grew up in that space of.
I grew up around performing arts. My theatrical experience came a little later, but I always knew that I wanted to do something on stage. I think according to what my mom and dad had planned for me, I would have been a traditional African dancer and drummer. Like I said, when I saw pop and locking and various hip hop styles, kind of took me in a different direction. And my approach is a real fusion of street, hip hop, African, and using all of those forms to tell stories that move us and allow me to express myself artistically.
Oh my God. So what was your initial vision for Cold Country in the movement for that?
Well, Cold Country was an interesting piece because it's not really your typical Broadway or off-Broadway musical. It was a very somber topic about a big branch mine explosion in 2010 that killed 29 people. So we did a lot of movement with the set pieces and moving the set around. And I had some incredible actors, my creative team, the director, Jessica Blank, and co-writer Eric Jensen. We were very clear we wanted to honor the solemnity of what happened and not have things be stuck. So a lot of my concern and approach was about making things seamless, entrances and exits, and having the movement be organic, because again, these are 30 and 40 and 50-year-old coal miners in West Virginia, not singing and dancing. So I wanted to create a world that the story was told and you didn't even realize things were happening movement-wise until you were like, oh, they were just moving those benches, and that was the bench ballet. And he sang on top of a bench. And then so it was to be almost invisible, but visible at all times.
Now, see, with some of the dance styles and influences that you talked about, popping and locking and breaking and African dance, how did you do that? Like, what was the key, or what was the thought process of creating that seamless, invisible, type of, thing that you were going for? How did you?
I feel like what made it a lot easier was the director, Jessica, believed and brought in to the concept. So it was almost like, let's try something. We tried so many things, which is, par for the course, as you know, having a dance background. You try stuff, you're like, that works, that doesn't work, that's horrible, don't ever do that. But that one little 2 second, we can build with that. So I wanted things to be rhythmic. The composer and musician in the piece, his name is Steve Earle, who's amazing and incredible. And there's a lot of bluegrass music. So someone might say, well, Adesla, your background and bluegrass, that's not gonna mesh. And what I found was that, as we know, music is universal. And when we understood the beats and the rhythms of where we wanted things to happen, it was just as simple as doing anything to a popular R&B track. What I used was dynamics. Popping and locking in particular has a lot of dynamic movement, as does African. So there's one piece that we have what we call the bench ballet. They come out, they twirl the benches, they put the benches down, they slam them down. And the theory was to have it be very rhythmic and polyrhythmic, and it forced the actors sometimes to go into places that I don't think they expected to do when they first got cast in the show. One of the actors said, I didn't think I'd be, twirling benches and stomping on beat, but that's what we got to. And again, we can't create without the support of the team. And the actors were really, really open and giving and were willing to play and create before the show got closed.
Well, you know what? That speaks to who you are and what you brought to the table as a choreographer. I appreciate you for stopping by the red carpet tonight. I want to say good luck tonight. Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. We're gonna get off of here. Give you guys a bathroom break. Please wash your hands. COVID, the Rona, Corisha, she's still out there. Okay. And I will see you back in 5 minutes. We are live in 5 at the inaugural Antonyo Awards. Thank you for tuning in to the red carpet with your girl, Chadae. Good night, everybody. I love you. I'm proud of you, and I believe in you. See you soon.